Loves a list, and he's got a quarterback list that he actually likes. See, the thing is, Borky loves lists, but I think more than anything, he loves lists that he hates.
Yeah.
He has a list that he actually likes as it pertains to quarterback rankings.
Not a bad quarterback list from CBS. They just Tom Fornelli, who I like Tom, so it makes sense that I like his list. Top 10 quarterbacks in college football going into this 2023 season. So not in the SEC, obviously, because the first one's not, but in all of college football. There's two parts of this list that I really, really like, honestly.
Okay.
So we can go through it, or I can just tell you who they are, or the parts I like.
Well, let's go through them. You want to start at the top and work our way down, or?
Let's start at the top.
Number 1, Caleb Williams. Okay. Hard to argue.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Number 2, Drake May.
Everybody's number 2. He can play.
Number 3, Quinn Ewers.
Don't like this. What has he proven that Michael Penix has not proven? It's splitting hairs. It's 3 and 4, and maybe Ewers has got a higher upside, but in terms of what they've actually put on the field, one is better than the other.
Number 4 on the list, Michael Penix, and some of you may need a reminder. Michael Penix is the quarterback at the University of Washington. Caleb DeBoer going into his second season as the head coach. They put up monster numbers a year ago. You may remember that earlier in Michael Penix's career, before he transferred away from Indiana, Caleb DeBoer was his offensive coordinator at Indiana. DeBoer left there and went to
Washington.
No, there was a stop in between.
Yeah,
It was San Diego State for a year. Was it San Diego State? I think that's where he went. It may not have been San Diego. Anyway, went west. Fresno State. He was at Fresno for a year and then got the Washington job. And that's when Michael Penix transferred in. Had the injury at Indiana. Really, anyway, that has been a good relationship, and Penix has a chance to put up monster numbers again this year at the University of Washington. Number 5 on the list, Sam Hartman, the presumed starter at Notre Dame after transferring from Wake Forest to South Bend. He is number 5 on this list from Tom Fornelli.
I like that a lot. I've seen so many of these quarterback lists that have people like Bo Nix ahead of Sam Hartman, and it blows my mind. Hartman has thrown for 13,000 yards in his college football career, and nobody respects him. He was great at Wake Forest. Great at Wake Forest. And didn't have like the best players around him, but just produced and produced and produced. And now he's going to Notre Dame, and nobody respects him. It's crazy. He's an objectively great college quarterback. Doesn't necessarily project at the next level, but he is a great college quarterback.
I think we overuse great, but I would be close to using great. Really, really good. Really, really good. Number 6 on the list. This is an interesting one.
Say he went to Notre Dame. They pushed their starter out for him. That's a team that plans or wants to at least try to be in the college football playoff discussion.
Yeah. Number 6 on the list, Bo Nix, former Auburn quarterback, now at Oregon. The fact of the matter is, if you're only thinking about Bo Nix through the prism of watching him play at Auburn, you are doing a disservice. He was really good at Oregon last year.
You need a Paul Harvey there. You need the rest of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was really, really solid last year for Oregon.
72% completions, 3,600 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with a QBR of 165.
Really good.
So he played the entire season last year at Oregon basically the way he played twice against Ole Miss in his time at Auburn. He wasn't very good against anybody else. He was really good against Ole Miss. Two of his better passing performances in his time on the Plains.
We got
or maybe it was 3 games against Ole Miss. Huh? Yeah. Anyway,
a text, by the way, asking the team. So Caleb Williams, Southern Cal. Drake May, North Carolina. Quinn Ewers, Texas. Michael Penix, Washington. Sam Hartman, Wake Forest to Notre Dame. Hadn't played at Notre Dame yet, but via Wake Forest.
Bo Nix, obviously the starting quarterback at Oregon, the former Auburn quarterback. Number 7 on the list, J.J. McCarthy. Wrestled away that starting job last year from Cade McNamara. No doubt the starter going into the season at Michigan. And it's a Michigan team that most, I think, are picking to win the Big Ten.
I would think they would be an odds-on favorite to win the Big Ten, yes.
I mean, it's going to come down to Michigan and Ohio State. I mean,
it will, and I said it before that right now, I don't know how you do it and still go undefeated in the other games, but Michigan is built to beat Ohio State year in and year out. Ohio State cannot handle the physicality of Michigan right now.
Number 8 on this list is a good one.
Yeah, I've got a gripe here with why he's behind McCarthy.
Jordan Travis in 35 games at Florida State has thrown for almost 6,000 yards and 45 touchdowns. He's number 8 on the list. If you've not watched Jordan Travis play, he's good.
Jordan Travis, to me, outside of Caleb Williams, is probably the number 2 guy for the Heisman this year. He should have a monster season for a Florida State team that should win a lot of games.
And a chance to put himself on a track that will garner that attention throughout the year based on how he plays in Week 1 against LSU in Orlando on a Sunday night where that is the only 100%. Game going and everybody in America will be watching.
100%.
Yeah. For what it's worth.
We got back-to-back text. Isn't Bo Nix like 30? Two different people said.
Hey, Jordan Travis is like 30. He recorded stats in the 2018 season.
He is 23 years old.
Hendon Hooker was 30 last year. Stetson Bennett, my good. By the way, did y'all see about Stetson Bennett?
He graduated.
Was in college since 2016. No, he just graduated.
No, it was Fromm that graduated this past weekend.
No, okay, then it's the other way around then. Yeah, Stetson Bennett has not graduated yet. Talk about 7 years of college down the drain.
Hey, he didn't go there to play school.
He did not. Cardell Jones tweeted that, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Quote tweeted it was like, he didn't come to play school.
But why McCarthy over Travis? Why? One's more athletic, had a better season.
Travis is better.
I mean, if you put Travis on Michigan, you would immediately consider them a title contender.
Whereas right now you're not a title contender.
But there's that caveat.
Yeah.
They're good enough to win the Big Ten maybe and get there, but then they're going to run into Georgia, and then you're going to see how that goes. Michigan's been lacking the dynamic quarterback under Harbaugh. That's the one thing they haven't had.
Travis could be 3-4 spots higher, to be totally honest, and I wouldn't be against it.
He's really, really good. Number 9 on the list, Michael Pratt.
Love this. Give the group of 5 guys some love. He's a great player.
Why not? Good player. Really good.
All of his weapons on offense from last year's team, God bless him, but he's a good player that deserves some preseason love.
Number 10, is this JT Daniels?
Yes.
No. It's not. It's not Jaden?
It's got to be Jaden Daniels at LSU.
Yes, it's Jaden Daniels.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. I was really about to legitimately get upset.
Jaden Daniels at LSU ranked as the number 10 quarterback in the country.
Where is JT Daniels anyways? Is it still West Virginia, or did he go somewhere else?
No, he's somewhere else now.
JT Daniels is with Rice.
He's at Rice.
Oh, my God.
What a journey it's been for JT.